So today, me and my brothers have decided to do another car review on budget cars. Our budget was about £2,000 and given by our producer. Hi. And we chose to see if they were better than modern day hatchbacks. So, I have chosen the BMW M6. This is a brilliant retro car. It doesn't have LED lights like an everyday modern car, but that doesn't really matter. It has a 3-litre M-powered engine. It's a left-hand drive. It has alloy wheels. It has a big boot, like everyday modern cars. It's got a leather interior, like most modern cars. And I don't see why people don't buy this anymore. And it still sounds good. The interior is about the same as every modern car, apart from the high-tech gadgets you get. And yeah, it's brilliant. I have chose this retro car. Okay, this car, just like the BMW, doesn't have LED lights, but lights or not, at least it has lights. And this is the VR6, and it has a 2.8-litre engine, and it is a Mark III Golf, and it's still got alloy wheels and a big boot, just like what you get in an everyday car. So I still don't get why people don't buy these. They're still the same as a modern car, just a bit older. Like, you still got air conditioning, manual gearbox, everything you need really. Because even some brand new cars don't have sat-navs or them good gadgets. And that sounds nice. I have chosen this retro car. This is the Subaru Legacy RS. It still doesn't have LED lights, but it doesn't really matter. It's got a 3-litre engine, a Subaru Turbo engine as well. And yeah, that's a pretty good engine. It is a right-hand drive, and it features 5 doors, and it's very spacious in the back. Can fit loads of people in there. You get loads amount of legroom, and it's got a large boot, big enough for everyday life. And yeah, what's the difference between this car and say like a new VW Golf? I mean, the only difference is that the Golf is more newer and has Bluetooth, but really, if you just want a car to drive about, you don't really need all that stuff. Just get one of these for a much cheaper price. And it still works. And I have chosen this retro car. This is a Volvo 850R, and it doesn't feature LED lights like some modern cars don't. like the Volkswagen Touareg. This is a Volvo 2-litre engine, and just like some modern day cars, 2 litres. It's left-hand drive, good space in the back, very spacious, like most everyday cars. And look what you can fit in there. If you were going on holiday, this is the car to pack your suitcases in. I don't know why people buy modern cars and just leave these ones out. They're basically the same, but like much cheaper. Like much cheaper. And that sounds good. Still get some everyday features. Nice interior. Automatic. And yeah. That sounds good. My Subaru Legacy was only £950. My VW Golf was £750. My M6 was £999. And my Volvo was £1,500. This car still drives like a modern day car. Drives smooth. And you don't have problems to worry about. Apart from it breaking down. But if you take good care of it, it won't break down. It's got a nice, comfy interior, which is made out of leather. The dashboard is like every other car, and it still goes as fast. And this everyday modern cars aren't built for racetracks, so it wouldn't matter about the acceleration, the speed, and the weight. And this car is probably 10 times less weight than modern day cars, as is every old car. They are lighter than modern cars, although still having the same features. Yep, you still get air conditioning. And in some modern cars, you don't even get the sat-navs and Bluetooth and all that. So it's basically the same as this car, just a lot more expensive. And same size engines. And these cars are still just as nice. And these cars are probably cheaper to run, although being a petrol. And this Volkswagen GTI is also nice to drive. It's no different to the new Golf GTI. The drive is still the same. And this car is the cheapest out of the retros. And it's still the exact same to drive. Yep, and compared to the new Golf, there's not really much difference. This car is still amazing, more fun to drive, and weighs less, so it's probably the same speed. And this car is just as good when it comes to a brand new Golf for everyday life. You could still go to the shops with it, and yeah. And all you have to do is take care of it and it won't break down. And although this car probably isn't as nice as modern day cars, it's not really about looks, it's about the drive and how well it drives. And this car is really big, bigger than most modern day cars, and it's still a Volvo 2-litre. So it's got some same size engines as modern day cars. And although it's the most expensive retro cars, it's still good to drive. And it's still cheaper than modern day cars. Still drives the speed you want it, still got all the stuff you want like air conditioning, and it is a petrol, which is more expensive to run. But some modern cars are still petrol these days. Yeah, and this is lighter than modern day cars. Okay, this Subaru is a 2-litre petrol engine and has 4-wheel drive. And this is the RS version, which means it's even more faster than the normal Legacy. It's also right-hand drive and still has the same features as a new everyday car. If you're speaking about some of them everyday cars that don't have sat-navs. So, because we kept on saying that old cars were faster than new ones, our producer went to go get a modern day hatchback and who would be doing a drag race against our trooper.